Hi everyone! Thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith, our live stream. Yes, we're back. So today's workout, what we will be doing to give everyone time to get everything in place. So we're going to be doing a cardio, balance, and core and abs workout today. So for our cardio portion, you need some space if you choose to stand. Remember, all can be modified and you can stay seated in your comfortable, sturdy chair. Otherwise, if you choose to stand, make sure you have some space, no fall or trip hazards around. You may see mine is off to the side. Let's hope he stays there. That's Tyson. Thought I'd let him join in today. So make sure you have that space. Have that sturdy, comfortable chair because we will be using that. I want you to hold on to that if you need to for any part of the cardio, for the balance segment, and then we're going to sit down in that to do our core and abs. So the way our format's going to be, cardio, we'll start with a warm-up. We'll go into our cardio. We're going to do a segment of balance. We're going to sit for our core work. We're going to stand back up and repeat that balance work. Then we're going to end seated in our chair for our core and abs, and then a nice stretch. So, like I saw Beth said, if you have to leave early, make sure you do get a good stretch in later. So having all of your equipment, option of using very, very light dumbbells or wrist weights for your cardio. I'm not going to be using them today, but that's always an option to kind of up it a little bit, and always have your water close by. Take breaks whenever you need them. Remember, this is your workout. Take it at your pace. If it's not the same as mine, that's perfectly fine. Please, please remember that. Your workout that I am guiding you through, never telling you what to do. Look at that, right on cue. He gets right in front of me, huh? There's the biggest fall or trip hazard most of us have in our houses. And if it's not your animal, it's their toys. So remember to make sure they're out of the way, which I will try and get him out of the way before we get started. So get all of your equipment together. I'm going to start the music. Again, have that water close by, and then we're going to get started with our warm-up. If you're choosing to use dumbbells, wrist weights, whatever it is, don't use them yet for the warm-up. Once we get into the workout, I'll let you know, and then you can pick them up. All right, and I see lots of comments. Of course, please, please give me some comments. I love to know where you're watching from. People always like to tell me the weather. I love that as well. Tell me how the workout is, what types of workouts you want. I'll get to those at the very end, so you have to stick around for that. All right, so get everything together. Meet you back here. I'll get that music started and try and move this guy out of the way. All right. Come on, Bubs. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. All right. He actually listened. That's not the norm, so it's like he knows he's on camera. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with a nice slow march. So just slowly warming the body up, getting that heart going, getting that blood pumping. Core is tight, strong, straight spine. Relax those shoulders down. Big deep inhales and exhales. Again, all can be modified, staying in your chair. Do what feels best for you. Those legs are marching. We're going to take big deep inhales and exhales. Big deep inhale, arms come up and around if that's available to you. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Big deep inhale, arms up and around. And exhale. Just keep that march going, keeping our good posture and form. Really focus on keeping those abdominals pulled in tight. That's going to help with your posture. Nice and proud. Still warming up, heel digs go to the front. We're going to heel dig and press that hand out to the front, alternating right, left, right, left. Slight bend in those knee joints. Abdominals tight. Exhale, inhale. exhale, inhale. 4 more, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Exhale, inhale, come back to that march. Good job. Find our posture and form between each movement, even through our cardio segment. Relax those shoulders. Taps go out to the sides, same thing, press out to the sides. Right, left. Exhale, inhale. Slight bend stays in those knee joints. Don't hyperextend and lock them out. Exhale, inhale. Trying to keep crown of the head up towards the sky so we're not too far forward or looking down at our feet. We're not leaning too far back. 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back to that march. Good job. Nice and tall. Find your form. Find your breath. Taps go behind us. We're going to do a little extension with both of our arms behind us. Like a tricep kickback. Core is tight. Chest will go slightly forward. Right, left. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Right, left. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up nice and tall. March it out. Good job. We'll do 2 more big deep inhales and exhales again. Arms coming up and around if that's available to you. Big deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Big deep inhale. And exhale. Little shake out. That was our warm up. If you're choosing to add any weight to it, this is the time to grab those. Or a great time to grab some water before we get into our cardio. Of course, going at your pace, taking breaks when you need them. All right. We got that march going. We're nice and warmed up now, so we can really get into our movements. We've worked front body, side body, back body. Heart rate's getting up there. Finding our breath and form. We're going to start with a moving march. So 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Again, no fall or trip hazards around you. If you're on a rug like myself, make sure you're only going to the edge. Don't step off of it and then have to go back. That's a fall or trip hazard. All right, 4 steps forward and then back where we started. Right, left. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2. We'll add arms along with that if that's comfortable. 4, 3, 2. Tap. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Again, steps as big as you feel comfortable in the space you have provided. If you don't have any rugs, and you want to take big steps forward and back, do what feels best. Moving doesn't feel good, just stay in place. Do a march, moving the arms along with it if that is available. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. We go back to that march, holding in place, bringing those knees up high, pumping those arms. Core tight, again, that posture check. Lengthened spine, shoulders relaxed. Finding our breath. Side steps are next. Again, as wide as you feel comfortable, working our lateral movements, right and left. Right and left. Bend in those knees, pulling those arms back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, those steps as wide as comfortable for you in your space. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more each side. Come back up nice and tall. Good job. Remember, go at your pace. Taps are going to go back behind us, but we're going to alternate punching to the front. So tap behind, alternate punches to the front, same arm as leg. Let's go. Tap and punch. Exhale, exhale. Core nice and tight. Again, chest goes slightly forward. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up to that march. Good job. Nice and tall. Alternating knee raises, and we're going to do kind of a bicep curl movement with the upper body. If doing a knee raise is too much for your balance and you're not holding on to anything, alternate tapping to the front. Same movement, either holding on, you can do one arm, or tap, tap. All right, so we're going to alternate knee raises, bicep curls, exhale, inhale. Again, that crown of the head straight towards the sky. That's going to help with your balance. Keeping that slight bend in the standing knee joint. Those abdominals always pulled in tight. Again, if it's too much for balance, it's that tap, tap. Same thing, same count. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. March it back out. Good job. Now we're going to do hamstring curls. So bringing that foot up behind us, like we did in our warm-up where we did kind of that extension, so working back of the arm. We're going to do that same movement for the upper body as we curl the foot behind us. Again, if it's too much for balance, we alternate those tap backs behind us. But I really want you to focus on the muscles in the back of the arm, the triceps. We get through warm up to warm everything up. Now we're focusing on working everything. All right, hamstring curls with that tricep extension. Alternating legs, of course, but both arms working at the same time. Right, left. Elbows stay nice and high. Extending back, they stay in place, so no movement through the shoulder. Elbows locked in place. And that forearm and hand press back. Curling behind us, so knees in alignment. Like we're trying to kick ourselves, flexing our foot. Engaging the back of the leg, that hamstring. As we get that heart rate up, breathe into it. Exhale, inhale. I have to say thank you really quick. I see a couple of donations that have come in from Mozzarella One and then Mark. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to wait to the end in case you're not here. That's amazing, thank you. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up nice and tall. Good job. I'm humbled every time we do these workouts together. Thank you all. Everyone. Double side steps are next. So again, steps as wide as you feel comfortable in your space provided with no fall or trip hazards. Holding on if you need to, perfectly fine. 1 and 2 right, 1, 2 left. Slight bend in the knees, core tight, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right and left. Right, and left. Getting that slight bend in the knees helps with that lateral movement through the hips, so we're not tweaking at the knees. Right for 2, left for 2. Pulling those arms back will help bring the heart rate up if you make them nice and big movements. Do what feels best. Let's do 2 more each way. 2, 2, 1 more each way. And then we're going to come back to center and hold that march. Good job. Little posture check, nice and tall. Next one, we're going to kind of transfer our weight front to back. I called it a pony step, but we're going to stay just going right, stepping on our right foot and then bringing our weight back onto our left. So I'll kind of go to the side. Let's show you what we're doing. So we're going to go right and back, front, back. Once you're comfortable with that, putting all that weight forward and back, if you want to up it a little bit, you bring that knee up, kick behind you, kind of like a knee raise, hamstring curl. Really want you to pull into your abdominals. You can feel the core working to pull you back up center. Holding on if this is uncomfortable, or staying with your taps. Curl, knee. 4, 3, 2. Last one, up nice and tall, march it back out, good job. Especially after movements where you're moving either front, back, and that body, the chest is going forward and back, or side to side. That's really when I want you to focus back on your posture. Nice and tall, another, my goodness, everyone. This is amazing. Thank you, that's Henriette. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Don't make me cry in the middle. I usually wait to the end to do that. That pony step, I'm gonna have to block that out. On the other side, transferring weight left to right. Forward, left, back on the right. All right, we'll start with the taps, then we'll lift if we're comfortable. All right, let's go. Tap, tap, left, right, left, right. If we're comfortable there, knee up, curl, knee up, curl. Core nice and tight. Help pull you back to center. Feel the abdominals working. Don't forget to breathe. Remember taps if that's more comfortable. 4, 3, 2, 1 more of each, and back to that march. Good job. Posture check. Lengthen the spine, relax those shoulders down, especially after we're getting 10 minutes into that cardio. We always want to lift those shoulders up. We start to get a little tense and tired. Big shoulder roll back, release those shoulder blades down your spine. Keep them there. Wide march is next. We're going to add to it though. So open the feet, wide march. Get a little deeper into gluteals just by doing a wide march. So if there's ever a movement you don't like, you can just switch up how those feet are. It's my ankle. Lengthening down to the side. So we're going to do a little tap, tap. Feet stay wide. Core stays pulled in. Work those obliques, the side of the waist. Getting a lot of core work in our cardio. Exhale, inhale. Reach right, reach left. Tap, tap. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1 more reach down, but stay with that wide march for a few more. Let's see where he goes. He wants to be on the rug so bad. Oh, Tyson. He's good, right? That means I just have to really watch out for him, but everyone can see him now. 4 more wide, 3, 2, feet come close together. Good job. Regular march. Wouldn't be any fun if everything went smoothly, right? That's not life. Screamers are next. Hopefully a couple of you that I know have always told me they love screamers are watching. So it's basically we're going to put all of our weight on our right foot. That left foot's going to be slightly behind us. We're going to pull that knee up. Really focusing on that quadricep gluteal on right side to start. And of course we'll do left side second. They're called screamers for a good reason because you should start to feel that leg that's holding all the body weight. I want you to keep the core tight, keep the length in the spine. Right foot's going to plant, left knee comes in. Just a slight tap behind you. It's not a lunge. Just tapping it and lifting it back up. Holding on if you need to. Exhale. Keep that bend in that standing knee joint. Don't lock it out. That's going to help that quadricep engage, that gluteal engage. Core tight. 4, 3, 2, I can feel it, 1, and march it out. Woo! It's screaming at me. And we have to do the other side. Make sure we have our good form even when we get fatigued. Left foot is going to plant. Right knee is going to drive up. Up, up. Little tap behind you. Again, that bend in that standing knee joint. Equal pressure, ball of the foot to the heel. Working our balance even in our cardio today as well as our core. Four, 3, 2, last one, march it out, good job, woo. All right, we're getting towards the end of our cardio, we're almost there. These steps are next, we're gonna alternate them. So it's that right, left, left, right. Right, left, right, left, left, right. We're just gonna do lower body, then we'll add the upper body. After we feel comfortable, make sure you got space around you. All right, let's go. Right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. Arms can join in if that's comfortable. Right, left, left, right. Forward, back, forward, back. Don't hold the breath as you concentrate. I know you are. 4 more each side. 4, 4, 3, 1 more each side. Right, left, left, right. Let's march it out. Good job. Just one more move, and then we're going to go into our little cool down before our balance work. Modified jumping jacks. I should say modified jacks. Taps out to the side, arms going up, shoulder level. Right and left tap side, both arms working at the same time. Bend in those knees, core tight, let's go. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, one more right and left. March it out. Good job. Good job, good job. Let's do those 2 big deep inhales and exhales. Bringing those arms up and around. Big deep inhale, fill up those lungs. And exhale. One more big deep inhale. And exhale. And if you're holding on to anything, go ahead and put those weights down. We're slowly bringing our march down. So knees aren't coming up as high, arms aren't pumping as much. Still keeping our good posture and form. A lot of times when we start bringing it down, I see a lot of hunched shoulders. We lose the length in the spine, we lose the core. Cool down doesn't mean losing our posture. Stay nice and tall, just bringing intensity down. A little shake in those arms. Finding your breath as the heart rate comes down. Couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. I'm going to go ahead and grab my chair and bring it over. If yours is already there, perfect. If you need to grab your chair or something to hold on to, go ahead and get to that spot. Perfect time to grab water as well. I will do the same. I'll be a good example because I'm very thirsty. I think I read 108 here today in the Phoenix area, so that's fun. Make sure you drink lots of water no matter where you are. So having that chair close by, like I said, we're doing about 6 movements that I really want us to focus on our balance. These are movements that you can do every single day to help with your balance, with your posture, with strengthening. All right, so having that chair, feet are shoulder distance apart. We're going to do our heel raises. I want crown of the head straight up towards the sky, abdominals pulled in, lengthen the spine, shoulders relaxed. I know I say it over and over again, but I guarantee many of us went, oh, that's right, because I do it all the time. Slight bend in those knee joints, high onto the balls of the feet, release down. Exhale, inhale. Again, that crown of the head towards the sky. So I don't want you looking down at the feet. We know where they are. Straight up. You can always find a point in front of you to keep your gaze on. That does help with your balance if you're trying to do without holding on to anything. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Little shake out of those legs. Good job. Side steps are next. Really focusing on your form. Move a little bit forward. So steps as wide as you feel comfortable. Again, if you need to hold on, holding on to that chair. Keeping the bend in the knees. Taking the step over to the right. Feet come together. Step left, together. So we do these in warm-up, but when you do things in cardio movements, when we move faster, a lot of times it is easier to keep your balanced because we're moving quick. Feet are staying on the ground more often. When we're doing intentional movements, we're really focusing on using particular muscles, focusing on the core, focusing more on our form. I know we do in cardio as well. Again, holding on if we need to, just staying right behind your chair. Lateral movements, we don't do them every single day sometimes, so when we do them, sometimes our feet get bunched up together. We're not used to using those particular muscles. 3 more each way. 2 more. 1 more right and left. And then we'll go back behind our chair. Little shake out of those legs. Single knee raises next, holding on to something nice and tall. That standing leg, left will be the standing leg to start, bringing that right foot up. Up and hold, release it down. You can either tap those toes or keep it hovering to really focus on your balance and focus on that quadricep. Exhale, inhale. Again, that quadricep engaging, lifting that leg up, working on range of motion and strengthening of the hip flexor, those lower abdominals. Exhale, inhale, slow and controlled. Work the muscles. Work your range of motion. Knee doesn't have to get as high as mine does. We're strengthening and lengthening. That hip flexor might be tight. May not be able to get it very high. Perfectly fine. Over time, we'll work on it. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, release it down, little shake out. You might feel that standing leg and gluteal. That's perfect. That's what you want. Other side. Slight bend in that right knee. Keeping equal pressure, ball of your foot to your heel. Nice and tall, core is tight. Leading from that left quadricep, foot up, release. Tapping the toes or just hover right over the ground. Slight bend in that standing knee joint. Not grasping the floor with your toes. Keeping those toes just regular in your shoe. I sometimes even lift mine up so I can really feel the ball of the foot and the heel. 3 more. 2. Last one, little shake out. We're gonna balance now, everyone's favorite thing. So all of our weight's gonna go on that right foot. Remember that equal pressure, ball of our foot to our heel, always keeping a slight bend in the knee joint. There's rarely a time when I will say hyperextend and lock them out. That doesn't help with your balance. It doesn't help with your knee joints. It doesn't help with your muscles. Always keeping that micro bend, that slight bend in that joint. Nice and tall. Different ways to do your balance. 2 hands can hold on, 1 hand, none. Foot can be down, that left foot, it can come up. We're working on actual balance. So once we get into our position, we're going to count up to 10, keeping our good form. Find that point to keep your gaze on, the crown of the head towards the sky. We're not looking down at our feet. Nice and tall. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release it down. Count along with me so you're not holding your breath. That will not help with your balance either. Other side. Equal pressure, ball of the foot to the heel on that left foot. Wherever we're at, holding 2 hands, 1 hand, no hands. Foot down, foot coming up. You find your place today at this moment. It might be different later on today, and that's okay. Remember that. Slight bend in that knee, nice and tall. Counting with me, 10 to 1. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it, shake it out. Wonderful job. We have one more movement in our segment. I'm going to move my chair back. Go into your sturdy, comfortable chair. I want you to sit down carefully. So getting back into your chair carefully. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Gently sitting down. So we're not plopping into our chair. We're not done yet. Finding that good foot placement. Shoulder distance apart, if that works for you. I only say that because if you've had knee replacements, hip replacements, sometimes you are instructed to stagger your feet. You know what is best for your body. I do what majority, if we haven't had anything. Feet are shoulder distance apart, equal pressure, ball of our foot to our heel, core is tight, nose goes over toes. So that means chest goes forward as we keep that length in our spine. And if you have been standing and you're comfortable standing and it's not too much on your knees, we're going to stand up and then sit back down. So our sit to stands are our final movement in our 6 movements that we should be doing. Actually, we have one more, but standing up, exhale, Nice, slow, and controlled. Gently releasing down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 2 more right now. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 1 more. Exhale. And then we get to sit back down to do a segment of abdominal and core work. Great time. Grab water if you need to. We're sitting in that nice, sturdy, comfortable chair now. So remember, I don't want a chair that has too much cushion or that rocks. Recliners can be tricky to do movements in, so make sure it's stable. It can be a recliner, but one that has brakes that it stops so it doesn't keep moving when you try and get up out of it and do things. All right, gave you time to grab some water. Bring those feet a little bit out in front of you. We're gonna sit back into our chair. Arms can be crossed in front of the chest. They can be behind your back. They can be on your lap. Whatever feels most comfortable. An imaginary string right in the center of your belly. That's what I want you to visualize lifting you up. So we're not pulling from the leg muscles, the hip flexors. We're not using momentum to push ourselves out of our chair. Those abdominals engaged. We exhale. We sit up nice and tall. We gently release back. I just want you to tap the chair or hover over it. Use those abdominals to pull you back up. Gently release back. First couple are always the hardest because we have to gauge where our chair is. We're scooched towards the front. We're keeping the length in our spine. We're not curving the spine as we go back into that chair. Staying nice and proud through the shoulders and chest. Let's do 3 more here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. We're gonna lean back into that chair again. Hands can just go onto our lap for now. We're gonna walk those feet a little bit closer in. Really focusing on the lower abdominals. We're gonna alternate lifting our toes up off the ground. So that right foot comes up, left foot comes up. Pretend like you're putting the toe into some very cold water and you want to lift it back out so it's hardly staying in that water. So you're not putting a lot of pressure. Those lower abdominals are holding those feet, just hovering on the surface. Three, 2, 1 more each side. And then replace those feet back down, walk them out just slightly, focus on the center of the core to lift yourself up, then walk those feet back slightly. Focusing now on our obliques, our lower back, our spine. Hands can either be behind the head, crossed in front of the chest, or again on the lap, whatever feels most comfortable for you. I'm gonna cross them in front of my chest. We're gonna do a bend side to a bend center. So bending down to the right, work our oblique on that left to pull us back up. Going center, we inhale, exhale, our lower back leads us to sit up tall. Other side, bend left, up tall, chest center, lower back leads us up. No momentum, obliques working, lower back, range of motion in spine. Inhale, exhale, lower back leads us up. Over to left. Center, 1 more round each side. And left. Let's do center 1 more time. And little shake out. Good job. Like I told you before we started our format, we are going to do our balance and then 1 more quick segment of core, and then we're going to stretch it all out. So we are getting there. I'm so proud of you. Grab water if you haven't yet, or if you need to. Next thing we're going to do to start our balance is what we ended with. So we're going to do our stand and sits. We'll get those out of the way. We'll remain standing to do our balance if you're comfortable doing that. So take your time, grab some water. We're just going to go through a couple of steps that we didn't in the first round. Feet are shoulder distance apart, core is tight. If you are choosing to stand and that stand and sit is way too much for you, to feel those quadriceps engaged, get those muscles working, this is a great movement you can do. So same thing, nice and tall towards the edge of the chair. Nose is still going to go over toes, but I want you to focus on pressing firmly, equally into the ground from ball of the foot to the heel. Feel those quadriceps engage, feel the abdominals engage, because the body wants to be pressed up. So that is working, and then just release. We exhale, we do that again. Press, 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 press firmly into the ground, engage those quadriceps, and release. We'll do that one more time. And then sit back up nice and tall. To take it one more little step forward, again, standing and sitting, if you can do that easily, you're more than welcome to go ahead and do that. This is a great exercise, though, to really get those abdominals, quadriceps, gluteals engaged. So, if you've grabbed your water, wonderful, you can come along with me. We're going to lift those hips up out of our chair, a little hover, then release back down. Again, chest forward, length stays in the spine, abdominals stay contracted, nose goes over toes, those hips come up, they just hover over that seat, they release back down. If it's too much for the knees, just do that press firm into the ground. Forward, exhale. We'll just do one more of those. Forward, exhale. Then we're going to do 3 if you're coming along with me. Stand and sits to keep standing. All right, exhale, nose over toes, nice, slow, and controlled. Gently release back down. Just 2 more. Gently release one more time. Exhale, stand, let's stay standing, bringing that chair around or going behind your chair. I'll move mine over to the side again. Heel raises again. Feet shoulder distance apart, slight bend in the knees. Crown of the head up towards the sky, abdominals pulled in, shoulders are relaxed. Exhale up high, gently release. Really focusing on strengthening not only the calf muscles, we're strengthening our ankles, we're strengthening our feet. So important in overall health, but of course for our balance. 3, 2, last one, little shake out. Let's do those side steps. Keeping that slight bend in the knees, staying nice and tall. We step to the right, feet come together. Step left, together. Right, together. Left, together. Getting so close to him, he doesn't even realize it. Right and left. Holding on if you don't need to, but have that close by just in case you start to feel uneasy. Let's do 2 more each way. 1 more each way. Good job. Back behind our chair to our single knee raises. Right side will work first, so slight bend in that left knee joint, equal pressure ball of your foot to your heel. Make sure you're up nice and tall. Lifting right foot up, release. Remember, quadricep, that imaginary string right in the center of your thigh, leading up. Big leg muscle, let that do the brunt of the work. As we work into that hip flexor, as we strengthen, stretch, and get range of motion. If we sit a lot throughout the day, it becomes very tight, it becomes very painful. This movement, standing or seated in your chair, will help strengthen. 3, 2, last one, little shake out of that standing leg, starting to feel it. Slight bend in that right knee, equal pressure ball of the foot to your heel. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Leading with that left quadricep, thumbs up, release, tap or hover. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2, last one, release, little shake out. Yes, we get to do our balance again. I know it's everyone's favorite, so it's great to be able to do it twice in a workout, right? Equal pressure, ball of your foot to your heel. You're not gripping the floor with your toes. Relax your foot in your shoe, feeling that equal pressure. Slight bend in the knee, up nice and tall, crown of the head towards the sky. You stay nice and proud. Find a point to keep your gaze. That left foot can either stay lightly on the ground, bringing it up. 2 hands, 1 hand, no hands. Count along with me up to 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Little shake out. Again, you're counting along so you're not holding your breath. Other side, equal pressure, ball of the foot to the heel, slight bend in the knee, nice and tall wherever we're at. 2 hands, 1 none. Foot is down or up. 10 down to 1. We've got this. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, little shake out. Wonderful job. We have one more sitting down into our chair before we do our one more abdominal segment. So again, careful transition into your chair. A lot of times we want to rush to get into our seats. Carefully transitioning, watching the legs of the chair or the seat, wherever you are at, getting that good stance, gauging where the chair is behind you, and then carefully sitting down, not plopping. I know we all know these things, but it's always good to be reminded and go over them. One more segment, of course, of our abdominal work. So you're scooched up. I'm going to show you as I scare my dog. Scooched up. So we're not all the way to the back of our chair, leaning back. Lengthen the spine, nice and tall, core is engaged. As soon as we do that, then we do that little scooch to the front of our chair and we stay there. Walking our feet slightly out, we're going to lean back in our chair so we have that space. So I'm not curving into my chair, I'm keeping the length in my spine. I'm staying proud through the upper body, those abdominals engaged. Wherever we're at with our hands crossed, lap behind you, we're going to sit up tall. We're going to alternate bringing our feet up off the ground. So up nice and tall, that right foot comes up. So we're just engaging those lowers as well as the upper and middle. Exhale. Inhale back. No momentum, no pulling from the lower body. All abdominals here. Two more each side. One more, right and left. We're going to lean back into our chair again, and we're going to stay there. Hands can go onto our lap for this one. Walking those feet in. Like we did for our first set, still keeping in full abdominal wall engaged with length in the spine. Alternating those toes coming up off of the ground, or as long as you don't feel any pain or pressure in your lower back, both feet can come up, release them lightly down. If you feel any pain or pressure in your lower back as we still work on building our abdominal wall, then I want you to stay with alternating. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, release. Walk them a little bit out as we sit our body back up nice and tall, then they can come back. Arms are crossed in front of the chest or behind the head. We're going to alternate twisting to the side, alternating our knee raise. So twist to the right, right knee comes up, center, twist left, left knee comes up, center. Really focusing on keeping the abdominals pulled in tight. So we're strengthening That lower back, those obliques. If the twisting is not available, then just alternate your knee raises. Remember, knowing your body, what is best for it, what you can and cannot do, and how to do modifications is so important. As I instruct you and guide you through movements, never telling you what to do. 2 more each side. 1 more each side. We come back to center. The arms can stay crossed or behind the head. Lengthen the spine, focusing fully on our lower back with those front bends. Remember, lower back is part of the core. So chest goes forward with an inhale. Exhale, our lower back leads us to sit up tall. So picture that imaginary string in your lower back. So it's not momentum and the upper back pushing. It's that lower back. And the more you can pull into your abdominals, the more you will feel that lower back engage. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And little shake out. We have a quick stretch. Stay seated in your chair. I'm going to get up to change the music. If you need to get up, it's to grab water and to sit back down. We're going to stretch and go through all of those wonderful and amazing comments we've gotten. So let me change the music. Something a little bit slower for our stretch. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water as well. We'll keep all that there. I want to disturb the pup. Oh, nice and tall in our chair. We're scooched to the front of that chair again. Even during our stretches, it is very important to keep all of our good posture and form. He's stretching too, as you can see. So core stays tight, lengthen the spine, nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Let's start with those spinal twists. So we'll twist over to that right side again if it's available to you. At the end of our workout, we have worked a little bit of everything. The body is nice and warm. You can get a little bit deeper into those stretches. So if you listen to our podcast, we did the warm up and cool down one recently. Cool down, deeper into those stretches. Let's go through center to the left, twist and open. Bring the body back to center. Hands can either go beside you on the chair if you have a chair that it's available to walk up the back of the chair, or you can bring them behind you and interlace, letting the chest release forward. That big stretch through the shoulders and chest, squeezing those shoulder blades together on your upper back. Big deep inhales, big deep exhales. And releasing that, we're going to bring our hands onto our lap, hollowing out the belly. Now I'm going to allow you to round into that spine. So we're arching and stretching that spine, opening up those shoulder blades on your upper back. I want you to feel and visualize air in between each individual vertebrae into that lower back. We're breathing into the back body now. And then we sit up nice and tall. Lengthening out that right leg, slight bend in the knee. We're hinging forward at those hips. Length goes out. Once you feel that length through the leg, then release down into it. Getting that good stretch all the way down the back of the leg into your lower back. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, that right foot comes up, circling from the ankle joint. Knee stays in place. It's not moving. Getting those good stretches, range of motion in the ankle. Other way, even opening those toes in your shoe. And release. Other side, length out through that left leg, hinging forward at those hips. Releasing down once you feel that length. Release into it and breathe into it. Remember throughout your workout, but especially when you get into your stretches, that breath really helps you get deeper into movements. So use it to help you. Let's roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, lifting that left foot up, keeping that knee in place as you circle through the ankle joint, getting that range of motion. And other way. And releasing that left foot down, up nice and tall. Arms go down beside you. Shrug those shoulders up with an inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And circles go around to the front, opening up the upper back. Big inhale and exhale. 1 more time this direction. And reverse it. Big circles to the back, releasing those shoulder blades down the spine as you open through the shoulders and chest. 1 more time. Release those shoulder blades. Keep them there. Hands go onto your lap. Just turn the head. Look over the right shoulder. And through center, look over left. Come back to center. Right ear releases down towards the right shoulder. Nice and tall. We're not leaning to the side. And other side, releasing down to the left. Heads up nice and tall. Let the chin release down towards the chest. Now your gaze goes slightly up towards the sky. We're not forcing or putting pressure to release the head back. It's gravity, getting that range of motion and stretch through the neck into that chest. Head comes back neutral. We have our neutral spine. We're nice and tall. Arms by our side. If it's available, bring those arms up and around with our 3 deep inhales and exhales. Big deep inhale, arms up and around. Exhale, release it out. 2 more times. Big deep inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Big deep inhale, length goes up. Exhale, release it all out. You did an amazing job completing this so fun cardio, balance, core, and abs workout. I am so proud of you. Give yourself a hand. Please be proud of yourself. You better be. I'm very proud of you. So now, make sure you grab water. I'm going to go through everything and have a few more things. So I'm going to move up just a little bit. I'm going to grab my water, turn the music slightly down on my end. Grab all my stuff. Let's actually start with the quote. Where are you going, bub? Come on, Bubs. Now you can finally come. So this is Tyson, if anyone doesn't know Tyson. Tyson the workout dog. He's our unofficial mascot of Senior Fitness with Meredith. He makes appearances in live streams, but he hasn't been around for a while, so this is fun. So our quote, I always like to do a quote on our live stream, so ours today is, each day comes bearing its gifts. Untie the ribbon. I thought that was a good one. Each day there are so many things that go on, problems and things that occur in life, but just the fact that we get to have that day, we do need to remember that it is a gift, and sometimes we have to really look into it. We have to untie the ribbon to see what the good things are and look for them and know that there is so much positive in every single day. So loved that quote. We've used that in the Motivation with Meredith series last week, I think that was. So that's a good one. That's our mantra for the day or for the week, however you do them. So that's our quote of the day. I'm going to go through everything. So we started with Arnett Whedon says, happy that the live stream class is resuming. Looking forward to a good workout. Greetings to everyone from Mesa. So Arnett is here in Mesa. So hi to Arnett and thank you for joining. Come here, bub. C. Otter. I like to just go by the name that's on there unless I know that I've gotten the okay to say your name. So C. Otter, happy Saturday from Vancouver, Washington. Thank you so much for joining in. We have Beth McGuire ready to work out. I may have to cut out a couple minutes early, but I promise I will stretch. So yes, I was speaking to you earlier when I said make sure you stretch if you're still around. Betty says, hello, everyone from Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Hello, Betty. Thank you so much for joining in. We have Miss Beetroot says, really looking forward to having you back live, Meredith. We've missed you. I've missed everyone also those couple of months. We have transition. You might see the rooms a little different. So I hope it works well for everyone. We seem to like it a lot. So thank you so much for waiting around and coming back. That means a lot to us. Alana Pierce says, good morning from sunny, warm Victoria, British Columbia. Thank you so much, Alana, for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. We have the infamous Golden Camel, Matt Bernard Blanca, and Vicky. Super excited about today's class. I hope you all enjoyed it. I love that you're all able to join, so thank you so much. Hopefully you got some cool pictures for us. Paula Scott says, really good to see you are back live, Meredith. Really looking forward to joining you from sunny Nottingham, UK. Hello, Paula. I'm so happy you were able to join. I know it's getting late there, so I appreciate you joining in today. You see the new room. It's pretty good, right? So thank you so much, Paula. Another Paula, Paula Gabe, says, good morning, sweet Meredith and friends from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Well, hello to Paula in Albuquerque. Thank you so much for joining. Shad says, hello from Northern California. Hello to you. Thank you. Larry Qualls says, thank you. Your exercise enabled me to continue walking. I love that. Thank you so much, Larry, for joining in. We have Kevin that says, welcome back. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. Mark says, hello, sweet Meredith. I said I would be here, and so I am. Thank you in advance for all your dedication to our health. Well, thank you so much, Mark, and I know I'm going to say thank you again very soon because you gave a donation, so I'll thank you right now for that. That means so, so much. Beth says, yay, Tyson. So once Tyson came in the picture, I know a lot of us have been missing, as Paula says. Good morning, Tyson, handsome boy. That's right. Teresa says, good afternoon, everyone. Love these workouts. Thank you so much, Teresa. Lunia, hello. I'm ready for some exercise. Watching from Lilongwe, Malawi. That's amazing. I got to put that one on our map that we have. Thank you so much. We have Stella that says, let's see, did I get? Yeah, Stella says, hello, Meredith and everyone. Good afternoon from Lisbon, Portugal. Thank you for this. Thank you so much, Stella. I'm so happy you were able to join in today as well. Paula, I want to come through the screen and take him for a walk. He would love that, Paula. If only we could. He would love that. We have Catherine that says, hello there, Meredith. And of course, handsome Tyson, looking forward to this session, working out in Harrogate, England. Thank you so much, Catherine, in England, for joining in. This dog, huh? It's like he knows. Debbie says, good morning, everyone, from Half Moon Bay, California. Well, good morning to you. Thank you so much, Debbie. Mark says, so cute. I have the issue with my dog getting in my way. Columbia, California, from the beautiful, hot Central Sierra Mountains. Well, I know, but aren't they all worth it, right? But yes, Mark says he's gotten a recent rescue, so that's wonderful. Your running buddy. Super fun to have around. Paula, again, I think I am the closest to you, Meredith, Albuquerque, New Mexico. You are very, very close. We have Karen that says, thought 12 noon would be 11 a.m. here, so sad to have to leave. Oh, as I have another appointment at noon. Will tune in or fill you in on reply. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much, Karen. I truly appreciate you. I know you'll watch it again later on. Karen Perkin, replay. There it is. There it is. That was the word I couldn't figure out. Replay. Thank you, Karen. Jeannie Kemp, my mom. Yeah, your mom is watching from Simpsonville, South Carolina. So good to see you in Tyson. So I'm glad you were able to join in, Mom. I hope you could do a lot of the workout today. We have Patricia that says, hi, Meredith from Westchester, Pennsylvania. So glad to have another live and so thrilled to see Tyson. He was thrilled to see everyone. If you couldn't tell, he is. Anytime he's close to us, he's happy. So and this is when we got this wonderful, it says mozzarella 1. That's all I can see on it. Gave a $10 donation. Thank you so much. That just means so much. Henriette, that comes up as Geraldine. I should say it that way. Hello from a rainy night in Sweden. Thanks, Meredith, to get me going. And then you gave $100, and that just amazing. Thank you. $10? What is it? Oh, $10. So thank you so much. Mark, like I said, you gave that, and I truly appreciate it. Was that all of them? Yep. And that's every, nope, nope. Mark again, hello Tyson. My dog Tasha says hello. Doing the same thing. Mary Ann joining from Lackawaxen, Pennsylvania. 1 year with Senior Fitness with Meredith and going strong. Way to go, Mary Ann. I hope you enjoyed this workout, getting back into things, trying to work a little bit on everything. Unsolicited and recent subscriber, retired senior, a former personal trainer and health instructor. Meredith is the best instructor and is very devoted to our health and fitness. Well, thank you so much, Mark. I truly, truly appreciate that. From one instructor to the other, I appreciate that. Gunai says, hi, ma'am. You are my inspiration to work out. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And hopefully I can continue to inspire you. I am here for everyone. Ravi says, thanks, Meredith from Indianapolis. Great workout. We have Elsa that says, I was holding my breath in the right, left, right exercise. LOL. You're awesome. Thank you so much for your dedication to helping us stay healthy and active. Love from Laredo, Texas. Thank you so much, Elsa, for joining in from Laredo. Janice, thank you so much. A wonderful $5 donation. That means so much. Thank you. We have Carol says, greetings from Park Rapids, Minnesota. Thank you for always telling us what to focus on. It's so good to see you in a live stream again. Well, thank you so much, Carol, and everyone for joining in and sticking with us. I see we still have a lot that are sticking in with us, and I truly appreciate that because I know they start to get lengthy and long. So thank you, everyone. A couple things to go over. So I am wearing today, I got this wonderful, sorry, Tyson, a 3D Fitbud. So it's a step tracker. It is amazing. I've been using it. I usually clip it onto my pants, but I put it on my shoe this time just so I can read the number. So it's saying we got about 2,197 steps in our workout, which is amazing because we did about 20 minutes of cardio and then some light step work. So almost 2,200 steps in that workout. This is amazing because you can clip it on things, you can take it off, reset it when you want to. It even has a little string if you just want to put it around your neck, so then it's easy to take off, or anything else you need to do, you don't have to worry about it getting in the way, that type of thing. I highly, highly recommend it. We have a resource page on our website, www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com, and it has all of the, not resources, merchandise. Equipment. That's going to be the name of it. We have all of those things. Equipment. It's on that. So we're going to have all of the different equipment, weights and things that we use. But that's a new one that I've gotten and really, really love it. So go on there if you need a stepper. Just a basic one. That's why I like about it. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. I just want to know how many steps I got in my workout, on my walk, that type of thing. 3D Fitbud on our equipment page. So making sure you're going onto our website, signing up for our newsletter, seeing all of our wonderful content. Like I said, we of course do all of these workouts every week. We have a new one that comes out. We're trying to get back into live streams at least once a month. We have a donation page. We have a 7-day custom workout plan. We do our podcasts, like I mentioned, a couple of them, blogs, all different types of things, equipment, all the things that we use, merchandise that we sell, all kinds of wonderful things, and a great place for you to reach me. So sending me an email, even a handwritten letter, we have our address on there. I just love to stay in contact with everyone in different ways, so that's a great place to stay in contact with me, give me ideas, just tell me how you're doing. And guest book entries, you can send write one of those out, and we put them on our website, telling us about how maybe Senior Fitness with Meredith has helped or changed you in different ways. So there's Tyson again. One more time, we'll give him a little pat for everyone, because I know I'll get a lot of messages that say, make sure you give him a pet for me. He gets lots of those. So to everyone, thank you, especially everyone who's been sticking with us. We did take a couple months off without live streams, but seeing how many people joined in today, always a humbling experience, really. I thank everyone so much. Keep up the wonderful workouts. we'll be back next month with another live stream and more workouts. I'm always here for you. We're always here for one another in our senior fitness community. Thank you all, and see you next time. Bye-bye.